So I've never been much of a morning person. All my life, I preferred to stay up late at night and sleep in. When I was a kid, I loved to watch movies at night, and I always felt the most energetic and alive at night. So I often had trouble getting to sleep. And I loved to sleep in, and that continued into my teens and all throughout my 20s. In fact, in my 20s, I spent a decade of my life building a company that ran 24/7 with customers all around the world and staff. And our biggest market would begin their day at night for me. So that made things even worse. But those rare times that I had to get up early, say to catch a flight at 4 a.m., I would be sitting in the taxi, looking out the window and just observing how peaceful everything looked. And I would sometimes fantasize to myself and think, what if I could get up at this time every single day and get a head start on everyone else? What would that do for my productivity? So I'm conducting a short experiment for the next 10 days. I'm going to get up at 5:30 a.m. every single day. For some of you, that's no big deal. But for me and those of us who love to sleep in and sleep late, it is harder than it sounds. So here's how my experiment turned out.
So it's 5:30 a.m. I'm up. Normally I'm deep asleep this time, so it does feel good to be out of bed. Normally what happens is when the alarm goes off, that doesn't mean I have to get up. That means that I see how I feel, which is always tired, and I hit snooze or I readjust the alarm clock, which is what I got into the habit of doing a lot more recently. And I'll add, okay, I'm going to sleep for another hour, and then I'll do that, and then I might snooze. And so it got to the point where I was consistently doing that. I would set the alarm for 7:30 a.m., had good intentions that I would be up by 7:30, and just more and more it was getting to be closer to 9 a.m.
Okay, so it's just gone 11 a.m. on day one. So far, so good. I feel pretty good. I slept around midnight last night. It was a bit of a struggle to get out of bed this morning, but after I'd walked the dogs, it woke me up. I went to the gym. I was done with my 35-minute session on the exercise bike, 50 push-ups, by about 7 a.m., which for me, that's unheard of. Normally, I'm still dreaming at that time. So I feel good. I feel like, wow, I've got a lot done already. And yeah, it's 11 a.m. I've cranked out a bunch of videos. So far, so good.
Okay, so guys, it's day 2. I'm up at 5:30 a.m. Woke up at 4 a.m. again this morning. I think I'm like subconsciously, I'm worried I'm not gonna get up at 5:30. I'm gonna mess up the challenge. So I can definitely feel it. I'm quite tired. I just want to go back to sleep right now, but I can't. I got 8 days left, so I'm gonna have to stick this out and start going to bed earlier, I think. But yeah, I'm definitely tired.
Okay, now as far as my workout routine, I'll show you what I'm doing. It's really simple. Even though we have a decent gym here at the resort with all this equipment, all I do every morning is I get on the exercise bike for 30 minutes. So it's not extremely intense, but you know, when I turn the settings up, it is fairly intense. And I think it's because at 5:30 in the morning, I am feeling a little bit lazy. So it's easier to sit down here on an exercise bike than get on the treadmill. But I've been doing this every single day. If you are gonna wake up early, it helps if you do workout in the morning because it just wakes you up, it gets the blood flowing, and it makes the entire rest of the day much easier. Okay, so that's my workout done for day 3, 35 minutes on the bike, 50 push-ups. I went on a setting on the bike that I usually don't go on, from 15 to 16. Never used to go on 16, and I could definitely feel it. So I'm exhausted right now. That's it, day 3, 7 days to go.
Okay, so it's day 6. Woke up this morning 5:30. It's now 6:30. I'm out here on the beach walking the dogs. Second set of dogs. I've got 3 dogs. Yeah, so I'm a little bit tired, but overall feel pretty good, and it is good to get up this time. And you can see there's some people on the beach, not that many, but it's good to be in this, this group of people who get up before everyone else and get a head start on the day. So far so good.
So today is day 8 of this 10-day challenge, and today is by far the hardest. I've been going all right this entire time, but I just found that today when I woke up, I was having a really good dream and my alarm clock went off, and I just, it was just really painful to get up. So I'm still getting 6 hours sleep, 5.5 hours sleep. But for me, I've always needed good sleep. I'm not one of these people who can survive on 3 or 4 hours of sleep per night. I need 7 hours a night. 8 hours a night would be great, but 7 hours a night would be good. So yeah, it's catching up with me. I'm tired. I'm almost at the end. Will I continue after this? That's the question. On day 11, that's when I'll decide. And I know that if I don't have that accountability, if I don't have to post on Instagram proof that I woke up on time and there's not that consequence of having to pay a fine, I don't know. I'm going to see how I feel over the next few days. So today is day 9. I'm feeling all right. I'm definitely tired. The lack of sleep is really catching up. As I said before, I mean, the secret to doing this, I think, is just going to sleep at the right time every single night.
Today is day 10. I made it. 10 days in a row getting up at 5:30 a.m. So I feel happy about that. I feel tired, and I feel like I want to just go back to sleep right now.